This in.
Get off me, bitch. Let's go. You block, I rock. Why would you fucking shoot that?
Play of the game.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And that's how you do it. How you let go. How you strike, nigga.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy. All cross was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Already now? Aight man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting out the tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No living like five. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Oh, Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Up Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come
Yeah, from the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stack fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanted portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. Man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toast and glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue. Be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
Max up, bust down, max up, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal up, stand up.
I love you. I love you very much. No, you don't. How much? You're lying.
Nigga, my water don't dry. Feature. Neck whip like baptized. Church. MJ with the 4-5. No buns. Hey, what? Like a mummy. Fake to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the Tommy. By the apartment. I moved it in abundance. Buzz on the. I split the like circumference. Stand up. It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even hear. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof. Don't make them buzz down. By the it's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with no buzz down. Try to take my chain. I'm a buzz down. Buzz down. Seal up. Buzz down. Buzz down. Buzz down. 30 down. 50 100. I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah. It's my decorator. Draw 6 like PlayStation.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Detroit Pistons. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Andre Drummond pins it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons.
Get out of here.
Leonard to Hollis Jefferson. Gets a shot up off the mark. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Leonard. Nice pass to get things going.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
NBA Live 235.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Nets have it. To Russell. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard. Out of bounds. Mitchell Robinson rejects it. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws.
Know what I mean?
Russell into the front court. Down 5. Screen coming. The Nets now with 4 to shoot to Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nets have the basketball. Curling inside. Andre Drummond swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Easy pass to the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Russell with it up top. Right now, down 7. To Hollis Jefferson. Leonard. Drummond snares the rebound. To Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Deep left corner. Knocked loose. Scooped up. Going the other way. It's Detroit's ball. Jackson to Griffin. Here comes the screen. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson sends it away. Block shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Russell into the front court. His team down 9. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Rebounded by Russell. Leonard to Russell. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Missed his first. That one goes.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
It was right there. Jackson with it. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Pistons with a nice advantage. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Fine to shoot. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Allen Crabbe. Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. And that.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
To Allen Crabbe. Not done yet. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
The possession in favor of Detroit. The screen sets him up for 2.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Big kick right there.
To Allen Crabbe, trying to cash in. Crabbe with a shot off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Mismatch.
Hey.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good. 24-second violation. drive here, but the shot stays out.
Hey!
I'm awake, God.
You're not awake. I'm looking at you.
We're getting played.
I know.
What the hell is
Hey, wake your
Shot
ass
clock
up.
winding down. Yes, and
Oh,
the foul.
and
a
one
chance
bit.
at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote
Yeah.
letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Hey, wake up. Are you just ready to go to bed? Wake up.
Missed it at the line.
Oh, I have to go to bed early.
Dinwiddie with the basketball.
You don't go to bed until I'm ready.
We are falling asleep.
Shot misses there by Crab to Russell.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, he had it.
Ah! Oh, you
I
know?
remember he didn't believe there was such a song.
Yeah, well, I believe in him.
And he borrowed that tape from, he used to laugh when I'd sing it. You just eating all my little crackers.
Oh, shit.
They're not even alive.
I don't care if you eat
By the time I got here, it's crumbs.
No, there's plenty in here, look. They were crumbs, I knew it. Look at that crap.
Told you.
Hey, look.
I told you.
You basically bought a bag of crumbs. You want some more?
Nope. It's starting to get salty because they hit the bottom.
Man, that's a bunch of bull crap. Half of them damn crumbs. She's so sweet. She was bathing me. Little pink mouth.
Look at that fast cake that cute.
Oh, bless her heart. She's probably in that
You
shoe.
don't fast stuff up. You don't keep them up.
Her didn't mean to.
Hey, dude.
What Tonio tell you?
It's not a big deal because the dog keeps.
He stepped in it before?
Yep.
Dogs will need it.
Well, apparently his didn't.
He waited for Tonio to step in it.
Yep. That fatty is waiting for me to step in.
What are you doing? Casey's sitting on the microwave. You hear me?
Yeah.
Come here. Come your butt here.
No, do not give me a big bowl.
Huh?
Don't give me a big bowl. Okay?
Okay.
No. Alright. You understand?
Yeah.
Please.
You hungry? You hungry, huh?
I heard you talk about in here about Jeremiah when I was asleep. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, what were you saying? I like to know, too.
You know exactly what I was saying.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Because I was half asleep and I heard something about Jeremiah. What are you talking about Jeremiah for?
Not Emily going with him behind my back
When?
at Griffin Lane.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
When at Griffin Lane?
When she had him hid.
Oh. Because she's a skank.
Bubba, we need to use some of these plates.
Alright, well go ahead and use one.
Oh,
Russell with it up top.
no.
His guys down big.
No, I'm not using that.
to Fareed. Knocked loose. Turns and slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Russell. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
That looks maybe a
Jumper's good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Off the assist.
Yeah! Yeah! Brother, you understand the power of the
How the screen go?
Huh?
You didn't stay on it.
Why didn't you stay on your screen?
No, because your mom.
Because I wanted him to get. I was not. I wanted him.
Yeah.
No, I wanted him. He took the trash.
Yeah.
You be a racist thing?
Yeah.
You be
She's
a
talking
racist?
about hoodlums and shit.
Racist?
It's gotta be hoodlums.
Only racist people, I tell you. White people are racist. Racism.
Bubba, get that.
Some of the most
Check
racist-
on that bread.
Some of the most racist people I've ever seen.
Whatever, blacks are more racist than white.
Hey, look. You hear that, kid? You hear that? Racism. This is what we have to deal with every day. That's black people. I am part black, probably about 25%. 25%.
Yeah, sure. There you go.
25%.
You got caught.
25%.
You got caught.
Yeah, you got caught. You got caught.
Sharon, you got caught.
I have a nigga no can't live.
Oh, see, Sharon? See? You got caught.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
You want to give me a hot freaking bread?
Bubba, my back hurts.
Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
No, this is fine. No, I'm not.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Long heave from three-quarters court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Yes, I am. Come on, idiot. Come on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report.
There goes your ring.
The Pistons were the fellas. Back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Pistons have it. Over to the right side. Here comes the screen. It's good.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. So Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Russell to Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Leonard. Wide open look, won't go. Pistons ball here. To Luke Kennard. Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
No, that's Jim Jones.
Here comes the screen.
Oh,
Russell
yeah, you did.
to Leonard. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And the 2. The finish at the rim for Drummond.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Hollis Jefferson. Russell gets it in the left corner. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Andre Drummond with the block. Jackson with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Russell to Leonard. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. A big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Russell.
Hey, why don't you throw some stuff out?
I don't like it.
Leonard. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Once a player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball, bang, that's how he set it up.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Not that time.
No, you're not. You're getting that shit.
To Leonard.
Going it out like Kate growing out here.
Kate's gonna take you to break clip.
Kate growing out his hair, I'm going out behind.
Tell him, Kay, y'all can get
Kawhi Leonard. 4 out of 10.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on?
Bubba did to walk by. Take her to the door, Bub, okay? Take her to the door. Open the door and let her peep out. Open the door.
She don't like it. She just try to stress the shit out of him. Leslie,
It's all right, Mama.
she don't like it.
Malcolm don't like it either. My mama don't like
In his face, that was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Leonard's shot won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that.
It's a power run.
Where's it at? Oh.
The entire next possession.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Fareed. Shot from the lane won't go. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
It's a big finish. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Knocked loose. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. And a putback slam. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way, with the Pistons way out in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Deep left corner. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Brooklyn's got it. Russell gets it in the right corner. Leonard buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Luke Kennard bothered just enough on that one. Russell into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Jackson with it. His guys holding the big lead. Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. It's Brooklyn's ball. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Just off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Won't go. with the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, am I worrying you?
How you worry me?
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Reggie Jackson. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with. Unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Griffin. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Russell with it up top. His guys down big. Here's Leonard for 2. Can't connect. From long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Pistons are the winners as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons were simply amazing in this contest. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second-effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of... That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
I never was the one in the classroom sitting with my hands up when the teacher told us that we needed to report anything that was happening.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX? Huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That's P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them in the minutes, blood flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career, so I keep a tight circle. I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block for years.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the deers.
Everybody back up, man down, back up, don't play with me. I do you something dirty, you talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty, how I feel lately. I do you something dirty, I wake up the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
Ties and dope bars.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game.
It's my dope, it's my book.
If they heard that the driver is gang off,
we be in the part of the party that gets roped off.
Mingle with the judge and both for
questions that we asking ourselves, having the
spending money that's unaccounted for.
If you scared to party with gangsters,
what you around us for?
We do what we want, man.
We get around a little.
Yeah, it's bubble whips and square links.
LOX get respect, cause fear stinks.
Chair at the table,
It's the commission,
a rare thing.
B, come on, it's us, you hear King.
We still smell money and hear Frank.
Raps like a dice game.
We about to clear bank.
Everybody back up, man down, back up, don't play with me. I do you something dirty, you talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty, how I feel lately. I do you something dirty, I wake up the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
This is a LOX Swiss product.
If it's ice up in heaven, we know Pick got us. There's love up there, we know Pick got us.
LOX, my you don't know about us.
Double R, my you don't know about us.
D-Block, my you don't know about us.
Ask Swiss, he'll tell you we keep it click about us.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartmentalizer. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going. Like infinity be the only entity to ever rip it apart. From the start like this, from the heart like this, from the a million miles a minute, no nitrous, do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they will, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like yeah, finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been about it. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do, just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million
million. Ay, he had the flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no I can up with that. Ay, no I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again to snap again. That ain't no other way to run against happening, cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this, whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top of the east one. Tell me how you really wanna do it right now. Trying to shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a hurt of us. Hold up, roll up, levitated like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, but I don't know what is, man. It's scary, cause I've been blowing up like C4 and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. There was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cut. Just for the pieces I took off the minority board. Y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth, and it gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. There was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time, check, and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets, I feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get
The dope. The dope. When the dope comes, it's dopey. It's dope. Dippity do dope. Sometimes you got dippity do dope. I know.
Bitch ass nigga.
Oh, you got all.
He said she got you running around the house. Nigga. I like to hear him talk.
I don't like to hear him talk. He runs his mouth too much.